Hey you guys, Dan Cross here, back with another video. So, as most of you have probably already seen, there has been the trailer for Sword and Shield. Again, there's been another one released. And so basically what this video is I'm going to try to make it such that I'm just going to skim through some parts that I thought were interesting and kind of go over my thoughts on them. And this episode of that, I guess if you can call it that, would be my thoughts on the Galar region Pokemon. As well as a little bit of the Pokemon teams that in this game, not like Team Rocket or Team Yell in this case. So we're gonna go through it, and then we're just gonna go through it bit by bit, and then yeah, I'll just give you guys my thoughts as we go. So make sure you guys like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Comment down below what you thought was cool from this trailer. You guys will know exactly what my thoughts are in a minute here. So yeah, really quickly as well, just wanted to say we're 4 subscribers away from 50, which means that we're 4 subscribers away from me giving away a copy of Sword and Shield. I'll be honest, I didn't expect us to hit it this quickly. I was expecting to hit it at the end of August, beginning September, but it's beginning of August, so we're a month ahead of the pace that I had originally thought. So you guys, like, share, comment, subscribe, words. Yeah, let's just get right into the video, and I can give you guys my thoughts along the way. So, I think that it opens in a very interesting way. It opens up in what to me seems like the theme for the what do you call it? I guess the gang team in this. I don't actually know what they're called, but this is what I assume is going to be the theme for when you battle against Team Yell. But yeah, no, I think that just kind of moving on really quickly to coughing here, Galar coughing, that is. I think I actually kind of like the design in that they took a ball of gas and they made it something kind of creative in that it represents chimney stacks for, the time period that, excuse me, and as well as the everything is coming up today, as well as the alternate, not alternate, I don't know why I looked at ability and saw alternate, but it fits the thematic tone of the Galar region in that it's set in, I think it's England. I can't remember where Galar is actually based off of, but I think it's fitting for the time, as well as kind of seeing the other scenic shots of the cities. I think that, and how you have these big mechanical steam engines rolling. I think that this fits the theme really well, and I actually really like the color design. And I never thought I'd say that I'd actually kind of like Weezing's design, which is something kind of weird to say. And we'll discover more of that as we go on with this trailer. But I think it's kind of cool. And then Zigzagoon, I find it interesting that they decide to choose this kind of theme for Zigzagoon and Linoon. I never figured out how to say it properly. And I think it's interesting that they chose that, because it's very easy to see that they went after a very rock star theme, heavy metal theme, with the star on the eyes and the black and white. It's pretty easy to tell. And I find it interesting that they contrast the theme so heavily from, the Galar region, which appears to be very high class, very very high standard, and then you have this rock star kind of all out. You have class versus how do I say this, very extreme. So you have something that's very low-key and very classy, but you have something that's very extreme, which I find very interesting that they chose to contrast those two. Now this is something I never thought I would see. So an evolution for Zigzagoon, a 3rd stage. Like, what the heck is this thing? This thing actually looks cool. How did they make, what I want to know is, how in the world did they find a way to make Zigzagoon cool? That's what I want to know. Zigzagoon, when I played, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Aura, I didn't care about Zigzagoon. I killed that thing like it was nothing. I had no regrets for all the Zigzagoon souls of which I have consumed. But this thing looks really cool! And I'm like, why couldn't they have done this sooner? Granted that thematically speaking, it makes sense that they didn't do it sooner, but like, Obstagon? Hello! It's like so cool, and it's got some pretty decent idle animation too. In that, let's do this actually. The idle animation, if you notice, its head swinging back and forth with its tongue just kind of flailing out and about. So it's kind of cool. It's a little more subtle than what I would like. Going back to this, it's really subtle, but I like how its head kind of swerves back and forth in its animations, and the tongue really exaggerates the head movement. I like that. I appreciate that. I think that that's actually pretty decent animation. Not the best I've seen in Pokemon games, but decent enough. This thing is just a meme. This thing is hilarious. MORPEKO, full belly mode. I think it's just hilarious. It's so funny. This thing is just a meme. It's like literally, it's hangry mode. That's literally what its mode is. Hangry. That is the most meme thing I've seen in a Pokemon game in a while. So I don't know. I think it's so adorable though. I will give it that. And I think I guess that this is the Pikachu Pokemon of the generation, seeing as I don't know if you guys caught it, but I just noticed this. There's the tail right here that signals to me that it's the Pikachu Pokemon of this generation, which I guess. New rivals. So this is Beatty, which was confirmed in previous leaks. So now that we actually get to look at him, that's pretty cool. And then this is Marnie. Not gonna lie, I actually really like the overall designs of Beatty and Marnie. Like, they're actually really well designed. Like, it's so awesome how they kind of, like, here. The design of this character is actually really good. I actually like it. That's pretty surprising, but I like it. And so I guess for me, what this means is that we will get some elements where we get to decide what happens in the game, in that, you know, we get to decide between Beatty and Marnie, and that'll actually sort of impact the story a little bit. Not too heavily. These guys, hang on a second here. Hang on a second here. Let's just. Why? I don't need to see what the dark side of the moon is in this guy's belly. Like, brother, come on, man. I don't want to see this. These guys are so ugly. Like, the female design, sure, I can get with, but it's kind of weird. I don't know why they chose this design for the characters. Like, I can't take this. I can't take these guys seriously. Like, I seriously can't. It's just so goofy to me. Like, they had the Skull Gang or Team Skull or whatever the frick it was called. These guys are just weird, and I just cannot take them seriously. Like, everything from this guy's character design to the size of his head to the size of the belly to the freaking horn thing. Why? I can't take these things seriously. Like, it's just such, these guys' designs are such memes. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense given Marnie, you know, after everything that we just saw. Like, for me personally, I guess it's alright that, you know, they have the goth / metal design because of Marnie. She has a pretty black tone and the fans go crazy about it, and so therefore the Pokemon fit it. And I think that's okay. I also want to just quickly notice that this is a Badoo right there. This guy is right there. I did not notice that on my first run, and this guy's hair is just... Brother, your hair. I wish I could zoom in on this, but I don't want to ruin the quality of the shot, because it just looks so stupid. Like, brother, Who is this man? Oh, okay. That's wait. Did you guys catch that? So, right here, there's the fans actually cheering for her, which I think is kind of cool. I like that. I also just noticed that half of her hairline is kind of shaved off. Alright then. I don't know how I feel about that, but given the fact that she has like a semi-goth feel and that she's like a gothic doll, you know what I mean? Like, that's just kind of what I get from her, given that if this was, like, if you just took this part of her head, excluding the pigtails or ponytails, if you just took this part of her head, I would have thought she looked ridiculous, but it actually doesn't look that bad. And then we have this, so disappointingly, we actually didn't get our, so that's really disappointing that we didn't get the, I guess, Eeveeultions. I'm really kind of disappointed in that. I really do hope that they reveal it to us later on. But I guess for me personally, what I think, is that the reason why they didn't show it to us anymore is because it was leaked in there like, oh shoot, we gotta push it back and, you know, reveal it later. Is, I guess, the only reason why. If that leak still holds true of the two Eevees being shown to us. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on the trailer, you guys. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are on everything. Let me know in the comment section below as well. And yeah, let's get to the, where is it? Let's get to the 50 sub mark. We're actually really close, like surprisingly close. And like we're on pace to hit it in about 10 days. Views wise, we've crushed it by 300. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are on the games. Have you guys managed to kind of calm down a little bit from the no national decks? Are you guys, you know, still disappointed and still frustrated, or are you guys gonna just, you know, have you been able to come to terms with Pokemon Sword and Shield and whatnot, or have you always been excited for the games, like I was? Let me know in the comment section below, you guys, as well. So I think that's all for this video. I think that this video has gone on long enough. So having said that, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you all later. Peace.